How did people talk about the bombing? What did they say?
Ja.
Did they understand why it was done?
Was haben die anderen Leute zu dem Bombardement gesagt hier in Pirna? War das für die klar, was passiert war?
Nee, das war außer sich und dann waren sie auch ärgerlich aus ihren eigenen Schritt rausgekommen.
Mann,
Das heißt Tritt.
du hast deine Hände
Nur Wasser, ich habe
Ja, und
geschwitzt.
Gott?
Pfui Teufel. Ausschneiden die
Wer
Schwitz.
hat den Fehler gemacht?
Seiner du ruhig.
Ja, na,
Wenn wir uns hier ein bisschen kämpfen können, ist kein Leben.
yeah, okay. The people in Pirna did not know exactly what has happened, and some wanted to help, and some were angry because it began to have all to be hungry. We had not enough to eat, and now the people from Dresden are coming and eat in Pirna.
Yeah, no, that's also a normal human reaction. Yeah, they take these Dresden people are taking our food. Yeah.
And my parents had to go to Dresden to get milk for me. It was not possible to
In the
have
countryside. Yeah.
And some of them, when they said we want to stay here, we will have our milk here and our food here, and we will have a flat. And some of them told my parents it would be good you were also that interested. It would be better for us.
Yeah. But how could they go to Dresden? It was 35 kilometers. How did they get there?
By train.
Oh, the trains were running.
Oh yes.
So that despite the bombing, the trains were still running to Dresden.
Yes.
So effectively, the attack failed. The bombing attack failed to knock out the railway line. I know the railway line is some distance. It's not in the centre of the city, like for example Berlin. It's outside the centre, more like London, for example.
In Dresden, yes, the main station also were bombed, but the train from Pirna to Dresden was not destroyed. Also Eisenbahngleise waren in Ordnung von Pirna nach Dresden.
Ja.
Ihr seid ja immer mit dem Zug gefahren.
Immer.
Ja.
Das war wie ein Vorort.
Ja, aber es war ja bombardiert. Der
Ja.
Hauptbahnhof war
Die
bombardiert
Strecke
worden.
hatten sie offen gemacht.
But what did you see bodies? Sorry, did she see bodies in the street?
Ja. Hast du auch Tote gesehen? Ja, in der Nacht. Tote liegen gesehen?
Auch viele. Freilich.
Yes.
Da hängen sie im ersten in der Ecke oder sie sonst auf Fußboden.
Interesting is my father was in our house where we live.
Yes.
And he went first to look for us in the cellar.
Yeah.
And all of this house were sitting there.
Yeah.
All alive. He saw alive.
Yeah.
And he went in and said, you have seen my wife and my child, and nobody answered. And then he said, they were all with blood.
Yeah.
And the lungs were destroyed.
They were died of
They
carbon
looked like
carbon monoxide poisoning.
And
Yeah.
he
Erstickt.
and he said, it is a luck that I have my wife and my child not here in this cellar, because we went to my grandparents and we went off our house.
Yeah.
And he told us that he saw on the way to Pirna, he went by flags. We walked,
Mhm.
and we saw a lot of people dead.
Yeah.
And some people were so little one
Yeah.
because of the heat.
They shrunk to
Yes.
to
Yes.
40 centimeters.
Yes.
Yeah. And what? Yes, because the water's taken out of the body. The moisture goes, and so the body would shrink. And what happened? Do you know what happened to the bodies? From eyewitness,
Yes.
not from. Yeah. What happened to the bodies?
Möchte als nächstes gerne wissen, was man mit den Leichen gemacht hat. Ich erzähle das vom alten Leut. Ja? They took all the dead bodies on the marketplace, old marketplace in Dresden.
Yeah.
Now this year they have they took a stone. I don't know. You haven't seen.
I didn't see it. No, I don't remember that.
Yes, there is a stone now.
But there are photographs. Did you know anybody who did? Well, she didn't see. Did she see? Do you know any eyewitnesses who saw this happening? The bodies being burnt.
They must burn the bodies because it would be a thickness if they didn't.
Oh no, I agree. No, certainly the bodies had to be burnt or buried or something. But do you know people who saw this happening?
No.
So you don't know how many bodies were on one pyre. A pyre is a place where bodies are burned.
Wir kennen niemanden, der das gesehen hat auf dem alten
Nein.
And how many? Did anybody ever say how many people were killed then?
No.
Then, not now.
No.
Yeah, nobody. Nobody knew.
No, because you must imagine there were a lot of trains
Mhm.
with people from Sudetenland,
Yeah.
with people from Breslau.
Yeah, from the
also.
east, Silesia. Yeah.
Schleswig.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And nobody knows exactly how many trains have in this night were bombed.
Yeah.
Nobody knows it.
But can you ask how many people from outside Dresden were in Dresden at the beginning of February 1945? Was there a lot or a little? Because if there's a lot of foreigners, you notice, or not foreigners, but a lot of people from other places.
Outside.
Yeah, from outside Dresden. So the place was not full of refugees.
Because all people believe that Dresden will be not fun.
But did people come from Silesia, from Opolyn and Breslau?
Yes.
Did they come to Dresden before the bombing?
Yes.
Was there a lot of these people?
Yes, a lot.
Did these people register anywhere?
No.
Where did they go? Where did they live?
Often they lived in the train, in the wagon,
Yeah, but
and also in the Lazareth.
camp.
Yeah,
Lazareth, it's field hospital in Lazareth.
Yes, you
Yeah.
know we have in Dresden very, very much big houses for army.
Yes,
Yes.
Kaserne, in the north of, yeah.
Kasernen,
Yes,
Kasernen.
barracks in
And
English.
because our soldiers were not in Dresden,
Yeah.
they took it for these people.
Yeah, but the barracks were not bombed. They were still standing after the bombing.
They were not from.
So the people would be still alive.
Hat ja.
Could-
Vater hat sie.
Mhm.
Ja, wohl nicht. Nein.
Nochmal,
Oh.
nochmal.
Nicht.